What is SEO in 2019? Despite what you may have heard, you can still lean into some fundamental SEO strategies. I wanted to bring your attention to a few big elements that are really important to your success in search engine optimization. So links, two sides to this, right? Links that are coming and going from your website. How are your website landing pages intertwined, and what are those landing pages' domain strength on the internet? That's one part. The other is how are the links connected to external websites that hold credibility online, like .edu, .org, .louisville.edu, go cards, websites. So that really matters to your search engine ranking as a whole. The second really important element is your search term impressions. So if you're a med spa, how often are search terms that are relevant to your business, how often are those search terms appearing, or how often is your website getting impressions when those search terms are searched from a visitor? Let's try that in real life. So if I search med spa near me on my mobile device, you can see that some med spas are getting impressions in the local organic results. Then you see websites getting impressions for this search term in the organic results. How often your website gets impressions for search terms that matter to your business is important. You can measure these search term impressions and how often you're appearing in Google Search Console. That's Google's free tool that allows you to see how often you're appearing in the results. Next is page speed. Because of these devices, it's made it really difficult for websites to load, which means that when people click back, Google has a negative experience, or gives a consumer a negative experience on their search engine. So page speed is now a ranking factor. We pull this weekly. If you're not pulling it weekly as a business owner, prioritize this because it's really an element that's within your control. Next is your overall rankings for the search terms that matter on the internet. So for instance, if you are an HVAC company, you're gonna wanna show up for heating and cooling in the locations that matter to your business. How you're ranking and what those positions are month over month matter to the search engines. Next is organic clicks. So Google is actually measuring how often you're getting clicks from visitors organically. How again is that measured? Through the Google Search Console that we talked about earlier. So depending on how well you're connected, you could be getting a lot of links that are sending traffic to your site that are resulting in a lot of clicks, which is a high click-through rate and maybe low conversions. Or you may be having an easier time getting clicks, but once they get there, they bounce. Google's measuring how many clicks you're getting and then what that actual click-through rate is to your website. So these are still the elements in 2019, along with some other variables that you should focus on to retain your rankings and hopefully improve in 2019. If you have questions, let us know. Go to guardianowldigital.com or follow us on Guardian Owl on social media and beyond. Thank you.